Um, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And I didn't know then what I know now today that this lady made. And then to make matters worse, time around, because God didn't tell me to marry my daughter's father. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back with me, your girl Cynthia. Thanks for stopping by. Um, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And hello, YouTube. Welcome back to another video with your girl Cynthia. That's me. Thank you for stopping by, tuning in today. If you haven't subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you did. And turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I drop a new video. Share this video, like this video. If this video is not for you, definitely share it with someone else. But thank you nonetheless for tuning in. So it's Saturday night. The time is approximately 10:19, and I'm here. I'm here with you. Well, I'll be honest. I told you I'm gonna always be honest with you. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know what I was gonna get on here tonight and record, and I might do that from time to time, But I wanna stay consistent. So again, here I am. But I do wanna ask the ladies, and this one is for the ladies. Yeah. So I was thinking earlier today, I was like, do I really want to be married again? Ladies, would you like to be married again? Do you want to be married? For me, it will be again. Are there some of you that want to be married, period? Okay. All right. Don't all speak at once. So on the real tip, I was listening to someone on TV the other day, and believe it or not, the thing about getting married, it's not about being married. It's about staying married. It's about staying married. Anybody can get married, but the thing is to stay married. I've been doing some soul searching for a couple of years now, and am I ready? Is anyone ever ready to be married? That's just like parenting children. Is anyone ever ready to be a parent? You'll never be ready to be a parent. There's no rule book on being a good parent. You just go with the flow, do the best you can, and know within yourself that you are doing the best you can. And if you're doing the best you can, you have nothing to worry about. Nobody can judge you for how you parent, none of that. Now back to the husband part. I've asked God to prepare me along the way as he's working on me from the inside out. Sometimes when you think you're ready, you're really not. I know for me, when I'm dating someone, anybody, if you're dating someone, sometimes you can potentially put your all into the relationship. And that's one thing I learned. No one does it intentionally. It just happens. But the one thing that I do know is that if you don't put God first, it's not going to work. Either way it go, it's not going to work. So I'm working on some things, In my first marriage, I don't regret it because out of my marriage, I have my daughter, and I thank God for her every day of my life. I just didn't marry who I thought he was. He was broken. He was broken. And I was broken from my past, from past hurt. So it was like two broken people trying to make a marriage work. Now, I give it to us both. We were married 10 years. We stayed married 10 years. We were together 12. And, of course, first when you start off in a marriage, or in a relationship, I won't say marriage, in a relationship, it's good. And when we got married, it was still good because we was, we were good, and we were so close. We started to look alike. We started to look like brother and sister. That's how close we were. And I was the only one in my family that was married. I was. And as time progressed, um, I could feel something wasn't right. And I didn't know then what I know now today. That's why I'm able to forgive him. Because his mother had him when she was 13. So at 13, you can't even raise yourself. You're still a baby, you're still a child. So a lot of that stuff, I had to look, I had to search deep within, and I had to forgive him when I didn't want to. I had to forgive him when I thought I did, but I didn't really forgive him because the relationship ended. It was hurtful, very hurtful. It's just been maybe a year that I truly know that I've forgiven him. I didn't want to be in his sight. I didn't even want to be in the same room with him. I didn't want any dealings with him. And this was my daughter's father. But thank God she's grown now. But this was before she was grown. So imagine trying to co-parent with somebody that makes your skin crawl. He literally made my skin crawl. And in future videos, I'll tell you why. Yeah. So when the marriage ended, I said that I didn't want to be married again because he put me through so much. He put me through a lot because he didn't know who he was. He didn't know who he was. And you know, ladies, men do things differently. They don't do things like we do. They think different than we do. So that's that. When a man goes through, my ex-husband, he started to change when he menopause. Yeah, changed a life. I knew something was going to go down when I started braiding his hair. Yeah, I said it. When I started braiding his hair, oh, he started feeling himself. He started feeling like he was a teenager again. And, as time progressed, okay, I said, let him have it. Let him go ahead on. Because one thing I do know, that whatever goes down, whatever goes in the wash, it got to come out. But wait a minute. Let me ask you this, ladies. So what do you guys think about checking the man's phone? Do you guys do that? No judgment here. Okay. In my marriage, I checked his phone one day because something said, go over there to the side of his bed and check his phone because he acting real funny. Honey, the phone was not there. The phone wasn't there. For years, that's where he laid his phone. So when I say men think differently, they truly think differently. So you mean to tell me the one place you put your phone and it's not there, you don't think that's something different? You don't think that's something that another person would notice? A baby would notice that. Okay, so when something hit my spirit and told me to check his phone and it wasn't there, I want you to hear me and hear me good. I went to his car. His phone was in his car. Okay, I checked his phone. He had locked it. He had changed the lock code. I said, oh gosh, what is this lock code? So I put in the last 4 digits of his social security number. Voila. I got in. So once I got into it, I saw where he had been communicating outside of the marriage the way that he shouldn't have been. Yeah. So can't nobody tell me that God is not real and that the Holy Spirit is not real. Nobody can tell me that. There's been plenty of instances where I've been told to do a thing, or when I did it, it happened. So many to remember. And please don't judge me on how my journey has been, because I won't judge you. So when I checked his phone, and I went in the house immediately. I didn't care if he was asleep. I didn't care how many hours he worked, because this needs to be explained. This needs to be explained. When I showed him the message, he pretended that he couldn't see the message. Oh, so now you can't read, you can't see. Well, put your glasses on. Do you know he lied to me and told me that he didn't know what that was? How do you not know? Who is it that you're communicating with that you don't know who this is? Nope, that ain't even the kicker. He had the audacity to give my daughter, which is our daughter, an Easter basket that this lady made. Ooh, oh my God, can't men do some, oh, I wouldn't even call them supercilious. They can do some stupid, and I hate that word. They can do some stupid things. So, you think that was the kicker again? That wasn't the kicker. That wasn't the kicker. A couple of days later, I get home. His car was in the yard. I'm like, why is his car in the yard? I get home from work. He's home and he's in bed. So I'm like, I'm saying to myself before I ask him why is he home, oh, he was in the bed asleep. I guess he was asleep, because all the tension and all the stuff that he had to explain, yeah, he probably should have laid down, because this, and look, I ain't never been no dumb woman. Never been a dumb woman. When I feel something on the inside, yeah, we all women have an intuition, you know what I'm saying? Of course, so use it. He was in the bed. I said, what are you doing home? Oh, he told me that he got fired. Got fired. I asked him, why did he get fired? He said that he was accused of something that he didn't do. Oh, you did? Oh, well, what were you accused of? I said he was accused of messing with the sergeants. The sergeants. Did I say sergeant? He was accused of messing with the sergeant's wife. Guess who didn't lose their job? The sergeant's wife. Yeah. So that's one thing that took me through a lot. It took me through a lot because you put our family in jeopardy. You put our family in jeopardy, and you did it for no reason. All of the stuff that you did it for no reason, because I was a good wife. If there was anything that I did, I wouldn't mind saying it, because like I said here on this platform, I'm going to tell you of the things that I do when it's time for me to tell you, especially when I'm recording a video. He didn't have no reason to cheat. All this man had to do was go to work and come home. I was a wife before he married me, so I already knew how to be a wife. I already knew that. Okay? That was one of the incidents. Among many, among stupid many of the ways he acted out in the marriage. And then to make matters worse, apparently he didn't know who he was married to. You knew nothing about me if you really thought that you could do the stuff that you were doing and it wouldn't be found out. Come on. So back about that phone thing. And this has been, my daughter's 25. She'll be 25 in July. This has been maybe 15, 16 years ago. 15, 16 years ago. I've dated. I've been in a relationship for years at a time. This last relationship I was in, so I'll go with the last relationship. I didn't touch his phone. I didn't touch phones from the prior relationships. You want to know why I didn't touch his phone? And I don't touch phones. I don't check phones. Because for one, I don't work for Verizon. I don't work for US Cellular. I don't work for Sprint. I don't work for Spectrum. I don't work for AT&T. I don't work for Apple. So I have no business checking your phone because I'm this kind of person. My husband I could have been behind bars away from my kids because of how you did many times in the marriage. You put so many risks right at my hand. You know, there's a saying, when you look for something, you're going to find it. Or you're going to find something. You're going to find something, whether it's good, bad, ugly, indifferent, you're going to find something. Sometimes that something can be nothing. Sometimes when you're looking for something and you see something simple, yeah, you could blow it out of proportion, depending on who we're dealing with, depending on who you're dealing with. I know that if I check a phone and there's something in it, I don't know what mindset I'm in. That goes for anybody. You don't know what mindset you're going to be in. So I'm not going to set myself up to find something. I'm not going to set myself up because I already know that if it's something that I need to know, it's going to come to the forefront. It's going to come to me. It's going to come to me. Give it some time, it'll come to you. Stop checking phones. You don't have to do that. If you're checking phones, then this man is not yours. If you got to check phones, this man is not yours. You are not his. Something is going on the inside if you have to check phones. Communicate. Talk to him about what you're feeling. Talk to him as far as the reason why you want to get into his phone. Communicate. Communicate. So that way, when something goes down, he can't say that you didn't communicate. No, I'm not checking no phones. I'm not doing that. So, with all that being said, the devil he was trying to, nope, let me take that back, because everything is not the devil. The devil doesn't do everything. But as time progressed, I didn't want to get married again. That was fear speaking. That was fear. But I do want to be married again. I do want to be married again to the man that God has for me. Not the man that I go out here and choose, but the man that he has for me. I don't want somebody else's husband. I don't want somebody else's boyfriend. I don't even want somebody else's situation. If you're in a situation, God ain't going to send him to me. He ain't going to send him to me, no way. You know, how many times have we gone before God and just did what we wanted to do, not intentionally? You know, sometimes we can start a relationship hoping that, God will fix it through and through to make it work. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. I feel like at this point in my life, and I've done it for years. I've been doing a lot of soul searching. I've been doing a lot of things to better myself, work on me, work on healing from my past. Because believe it or not, when you're trying to heal from your past and you get into this marriage, that thing in your past, it'll trigger you. Something will happen and it'll trigger you. So you want to know how to handle that. You want to know how to deal with it, because you don't want to bring that into the marriage, and it puts you in a mood or it puts you in a zone. You know what I'm saying? Work on yourself. Heal from those things. Let God work on you from the inside out. Don't let people work on you from the inside out, because if you let people work on you from the inside out, baby, you ain't going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. I'm not saying that there aren't good people out there, but everybody ain't for you. And one thing I do know, the first thing that we all should do is always take it to God first. What can people do? What can people do for you as far as helping you heal, helping you move forward the way you need to? Who can help you do the things that God can? Nobody. Now, he connects us to who we need to be connected to, but you got to know who those people are as well. People have friends they've had for years, and oh my goodness, I admire those friendships. I do. But friends are not like they used to be. They are not like they used to be. So don't go telling your business to Sally, Sarah, and Sue, because they might not be for you. Take it to God instead. Let him be the listening ear that you need. Tell him everything. Tell him anything that you want him to know. Because guess what? You might not do it my way, and I might not do it your way. But I'm telling you, I'd rather do it this way. I'd rather do it this way this time around. Because God didn't tell me to marry my daughter's father. He didn't tell me to do that. I did it. I did it because I thought he was the right man for me. I did. I did it. You know, I was what, 26 when I got married? I was 26. He was good. He was a good man. But he was a broken man. He was broken. He didn't know how to love. He loved me. Oh, absolutely he did. And he still loved me to this day. But we couldn't, well, no, we would not be together again. He has worked on his 4th marriage. So no, I don't even see him that way. And, oh no. So ladies, don't check no phones, okay? Communicate with your guy. Communicate with your man. All right? You don't need a phone to tell you what he's doing. You don't need a GPS to track him. Don't do all of that, because you're wasting your energy. You're taking time from yourself. That time that you're using to check his phone and check to see where he's at and stuff like that, you could be putting that time into yourself. You could be pouring into yourself. Don't do that, because it's wasted energy. God didn't put you on this earth to do that. He did not. And I hope that, you know, we can be each other's support. I'm going to support you. I want to support you. If there's anything that I could just share and bring to the table regarding my past, I can't speak on anybody else's experiences. I can only speak on my own. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's circumstances is different. But the one thing that I do know, the thing that is never changing, is never going to change, is God. He's never going to change who he is. He's not going to change your situation to suit you, knowing that you had no business in it to start with. Have I done that? Oh, yeah, too many times to count. Am I tired? Yes. Yes, I am. Dating. I don't even know if I want to date. I want to date my husband. Let me say that. I want to date my husband. I don't think I want to go out with guys because 9 times out of 10, they're looking for something, and I ain't giving up nothing. I'm not giving up nothing, and I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm not doing that. No. I want to date my husband. So I'm trusting God to let him find me. I'm not going to say send me. I'm allowing God to let him find me. I don't know where I'm going to be at. I don't know what I'll be doing. But I hope I'm looking kind of cute when I meet him. But then again, he going to have to accept me like I am, who he see when he see me. Because if God allowing us to meet, then he going to see me good, bad, or indifferent. It don't matter. Anywho, well, ladies, I have enjoyed talking to you on this Saturday night. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Turn on your notification bell so when I drop another video, you'll be notified, sis. Okay? Now, don't go checking no phones like I said. If it's a habit, just pray about it. Take it to God. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Good night.